Hello there. This is Friend Robato, and a lot of you would be surprised that I'm back again. I'm super loaded with a lot of things at work. I'm gonna be in Japan only until March this year or next year, and I'll settle in the Philippines for good. I don't know if you find it a good news or whatever, but that is unstoppable. We're gonna go to the Philippines for good. So, before we talk about other candidates who's strong and who's not, who are the front runners and who are not, let's talk about Miss Universe Philippines first. It's a tradition here at Robato Views. So it's a sort of an update on how she's doing lately. Nakaka-stand out ba siya or not? Nakikita pa ba natin siya kapag she is in between two gorgeous beauties from Latin countries, for example? And the other reason why we're doing this is for us to formally introduce the Philippines representative to Miss Universe this year, to the world, to the universe. Yun. So, do I think Beatrice has what it takes to be the next Miss Universe? I don't think so. I don't think so. Who cares? Yun ang mga sinasabi ng mga against kay Beatrice. Beatrice is one of the most unpopular, Miss Philippines that we've ever sent to Miss Universe pageant. And one obvious reason was that we had another girl that we thought would give the Philippines a better fight sa Miss Universe stage. And that's Katrina Di Moranan. In fact, she's also my top choice to win Miss Universe Philippines. A lot of us believed that she would be the strongest contender of the Philippines to the Miss Universe pageant ever because andun na siya, ready. Marami nang napakita sa international level. And she's gorgeous, very Filipina. She speaks well. She's oozing with sexiness. She carries herself very well in gowns and swimsuits. So, what else were you looking for? Wala na halos. So na kay Katrina na talaga. Even in my list, Katrina was on top. She was my number one choice. And at the last minute, I was able to put Beatrice Luigi Gomez in my top 5. She wasn't even in my radar. 2 weeks before the pageant, 5 or 3 days before the finals, and particularly during the preliminary competition, she did a wonderful job. It was sensational. She really got me. She really mesmerized me with the way she moves on stage. So I had to sacrifice, who's this? Miss Cavite, just to accommodate Beatrice Luigi Gomez to my top 5. And then she zoomed past all my other favorites, all my top 4, and emerged as the Philippines' bet for Miss Universe this year. Hindi ko lang kung ano mararamdaman ko kung hindi siya napasama sa top 5 because that would be the very first time that Miss Universe Philippines was not in my top 5 list. In case that happened, na hindi ko siya naisama. So, yun. I was very thankful. So she's unpopular. Let's go back to that. She wasn't the choice of the majority, not only of the majority of vloggers, Pinoy vloggers or international vloggers at that, but also among Pinoy fans. Yung hindi ba siya maganda, hindi maganda legs, pangkaraniwan lang, and more. And that's until now. Marami ka pa rin mga mapapasang negative about her. That a lot of Pinoy still, dislike her. And that's not good. We have to give our 100 support to our representative to Miss Universe Philippines. Whatever. Even if she's not our choice, we have to embrace the fact that she's representing all of us to the biggest pageant stage in the universe. So, support pa more. Now let's talk about her resume. At Miss Universe now, you cannot just, guess the winner based on beauty or based on how she executed her gown or swimsuit during the preliminary competition. But it's all about what you can give now. It's beyond beauty anymore. So it's more difficult now to detect the winners, unlike before na mga 70 to 80% is yung pinakamagandang kandidata na ang galing-galing maglakad, ang sexy-sexy sa swimsuit, sure na winner na yon. Not anymore. Not anymore. So, let's go to her resume. Beatrice Luigi Gomez is a Filipino model, community development worker, athlete, and a military surgeon. She pursued a degree in mass communication. At the same time, she also played varsity volleyball for the university. Gomez also does boxing, scuba diving, and mixed martial arts. In January 2021, she completed the Citizens Military Course training of the Philippine Army Reserve Command in Eastern Visayas, which allowed her to be part of the Philippine Navy Reserve Unit with the rank of corporal. In October 2021, Gomez was promoted to sergeant. Beatrice is one of the founders of Be Youthful Philippines, an organization that extends assistance in uplifting the lives of disempowered and disadvantaged children in different parts of the Philippines. Okay, so aside from that wonderful resume, is that one interesting fact about her. She is open and proud as an LGBT member. Beatrice identifies as bisexual, and she hopes the younger members of the LGBTQIA+ would be free from bullying and violence. And a lot of Pinoys say that, wow, she's gonna win Miss Universe because this is the very first time that an open gay would represent the Philippines. Bravo! Sure win na yan. She might be first in the Philippines, but not on the universe stage. May nauna na sa kanya. It's not Spain, because nag-come out lang naman siya right after the coronation or the crowning. But it's but it's Miss Myanmar. I think that's in 2017, 2016, 2017. Let me check. Check. Yes, it's Suesin Tet from Myanmar. It's a Miss Universe 2019. Iyon. So, dun pumapasok yung advantage minsan ng hindi talaga tutok sa beauty pageants ang magiging judge ng Miss Universe, because they would take it seriously. They would take it as something which is incredible. Oh my God, this beautiful woman is this hot, this sexy, and she's a Miss Universe candidate, you see. But if you are into Miss Universe pageant, or into pageants at that, then this would come out as no surprise, because she might have known, Miss Myanmar, when she joined Miss Universe in 2019, that she's the first open gay to enter the competition. So hope and pray that majority of judges are not into pageants. So it would boost interest to our very own Miss Philippines. And that would give, plus points for her to win, Miss Universe. Diba? So yun, I think so. Now let's talk about the qualities that might bring Bea closer to the Miss Universe crown. And number one is the confidence. We have witnessed how she said that I would beat all the expectations at Miss Universe. Number two, she said she would present herself she would present two sides of her. One is the feminine Beatrice, and one is the warrior Luigi. Warrior. So, that makes me excited to see her in the finals or in the preliminary competition. How would you deliver that promise? Would she smile like this? And then, pag nasa harap na siya, she would roar like a lion. Like, so, ang dami na agad natin naiisip. That's quite interesting. Don't you think so? Another thing is that she speaks well, really. Yeah, I watched this interview of her with Diane Castillo, I think. And she speaks English, continuously. Like a native English speaker. The pronunciation, the accent is Pinoy, but she speaks English naturally. It just comes out naturally. Yeah, no ifs, no buts, no dead air whatsoever. It's fluid. She speaks English very well. And she has a lot of things in her mind. And she's able to extend her thoughts to us through her words. However simple those words are. Di ba kasi nagkasalita ng overflowery, mga ganun. Hindi talaga. Ano lang. And yet, mukhang malalim. Mukhang may pinaghugutan. You know what I mean? Let's not be so confident because sa Miss Universe Philippines, especially sa first interview, she wasn't at her best. Parang may konting kulang, parang ganun. For me, hindi masyadong naibigay yung mas magandang sagot. So, let's wish na sana ay mas maging confident siya pa more when it comes to expressing her thoughts in public. Another thing is that she comes off as a more charming woman this time. Yes, she's got this sweet smile. And this sweet smile would become, I don't think it would be right, or I don't think it's the time for me to go deeper into her being. Bea? I would reserve more when I talk about her in a more comprehensive manner next week, most probably, with other candidates, with other early favorites of yours truly. I'm gonna talk about my early favorites from Asia, my early favorites from Europe, my early favorites from Latin America, or from the Americas. Yan. So watch out for that. Pasensya na yung mga solid nating supporters because I have another channel and medyo malimit tayo mag-focus doon. And I hope you also watch it. That's Robatology. And this is all about my journey in Japan and in the Philippines. It's a personal journey. It's a lifestyle vlog. So I hope you visit me there too. Ganun. So that's it. I just refreshed you, or all of us, about Bea Luigi Gomez, our Philippines bet for Miss Universe, and I was able to introduce her to the universe. Kita-kits ulit tayo, and let's see if Beatrice joins my top 10, my first hot list. So, abangan niyo po yan. So, this is your friend Roboto saying, arigatou gozaimasu for always watching, and see you again.